분명히 잡힌다.
The previous few years have seen a huge rise in Korean drama's popularity with some historic series, but 2024 is here with top-notch Korean drama set to be released. Hope you're ready to know them? Make sure you press the subscribe button and enable alerts before we continue with the video so you can be informed whenever we release new content. If you love watching K-drama, K-pop and anime, make sure you subscribe to our channel, YaboyRocklee Reactions. So, let's start with the number 10, A Shop for Killers.
보통은 삼촌처럼 생각하고 움직이는 게 좋을 거야.
While K-dramas have gotten into the habit of creating second seasons, they've also developed an appetite for spin-offs. Fans of Killers will recognize this business for a reason. The 2024 K-drama is a spin-off from a killer's shopping list. In the K-drama, little Jian was left alone after her mother was murdered, and her father committed suicide on the day of her grandmother's burial. She was left to be reared by her uncle Jang Jinman, played by Lee Do. Jian has always noticed something unusual about the shopping mall her uncle operated. When she learns that her uncle has died, she returns home and discovers the truth about the shopping mall, its purpose, and its clients. A Store for Killers will be released on Disney on January 17th. Plus number 9, Flex X Cop.
라자본 등호 살인범이었어.
용감한 심상 그런 거 받는 건가?
넌 경찰이 될 거야.
Bohan will appear in another crime-driven K-drama for 2024 with Flex X Cop. He plays the part of Jin Soo, a third-generation cable heir who is immature and likes to have fun. He becomes a detective committed to stopping criminals utilizing his connections, fortune, intelligence, and charm. Flex X Officer describes his connection with Detective Lekong Hayeon, portrayed by Park Ji-hoon, who is a veteran in the violent crime section and committed to fighting crime. She's a smooth talker who believes Yu to be a thorn in her side, but due to a shift in her life, she finds herself becoming partners with him. Flex XOP will premiere every Friday and Saturday beginning January 26th for a total of 16 episodes. On number 8, The Bead starring Kim, The Bequeathed.
이게 지금 어떻게 돌아가고 있는 거야?
Hoonoo and Park Hae-soo had the terrible reality behind Yoon So-ha family begins to surface when Yoon inherits a cemetery site following her uncle's death. She soon becomes the center of a series of odd happenings and incidents. So-ha is further perplexed by her stepbrother Kim Young-ho, the detective. Choi Sun-jun becomes involved after believing the series of events are connected to the family gravesite. However, he has a strained relationship with the chief of the detective squad as a result of a previous case. The Bequeathed is dark, mysterious, and cold, and will premiere on Netflix on January 19th. Number 7, A Killer Paradox. K-drama will tickle a few fans who adore mysteries with a little of comedy as a murderer. Paradox has confirmed its 3 starring performers, including parasitic actor Choi Wok-sun-soo and Lee Hee-jun, based on a web track, A Killer. Paradox focuses on Lee Tang, played by Wok, who is an ordinary college student with the ability to detect evil people. He discovered his ability after accidentally killing a serial killer. His life spirals when the detective in charge of the case begins to hunt him down for the murder, as does a former detective. It becomes an endless cat and mouse chase. The drama will be released on Netflix on February 9th. Number 6, Captivating the King.
인간의 탈을 쓰고 어찌 그런 뒷거리를 해? 예친왕이 아마 세작이라지.
Hospital Playlist fan favorite Jo Jung-suk stars in this forthcoming historical romance as Prince Lee In, who finds himself torn between love and power while promising duty to his older brother. King Lee's son allows himself to be kidnapped by the Qing dynasty, but Lee's son continues to loathe his brother, thinking him as weak, despite the fact that Lee In suffers emotionally from this tense connection. He seeks refuge in the game of Baduk, where he meets and becomes enamored with rising talent Kang Hee-yu, played by Shin-uk Young, who falls madly in love with him years later. Lee In eventually becomes king, although he is dissatisfied in his position at the moment. Rising Baduk player Hae-soo becomes a spy and is ordered to approach the king, but she quickly finds that the new king is the same guy she fell in love with before. This drama will premiere on TVN on January 21st and will consist of 16 episodes, with number 5 branding in song.
안녕하십니까. 신입인턴 소은호입니다.
Park Solomon stars as So Yoonyo, a sweet and innocent intern at a marketing agency, while Kim Jun portrays Kang Na-yeon, a cold-blooded marketing team head recognized for her executive success. The dramatic shift of their characters after soul swapping is something to look forward to in the play. Fans expect the drama to contain mayhem and amusing situations as the intern unexpectedly becomes the boss, while the boss experiences the drama is set to broadcast on Up Plus Mobile TV on February 5th, 2024. Number 4. Gang Song Creatures Set. Gyeong's Young Creatures Part 2. In 1945, during the Japanese occupation of Korea, a detective and a wealthy pawn shop owner joined forces to find the truth about a local hospital and its relation to a series of disappearances. Han Soi as Chow and Pak Oh-jun as Tang risk their lives to find them and discover a deadly evil hiding in the shadows. The first 7 episodes of the Korean drama were released in 2023. The cliffhanger ending of episode 7 left the door open for even more chaos, with the gang song Creature and the Najin parasite Colonel Kato's ambitions to create the ultimate monster and new world order are far from over, as the Karma Gang and Creature Part 2 premieres on Netflix on January, and the remaining 3 episodes will mark the end of the first season. Number 3. Dr. Slump. This love comedy stars Park Han-sik and Park Shin.
나는 정말 여정우 좋다는 애들이 제일 이해가 안 됐다.
난 정말이지.
Dr. Slump follows 2 physicians and former rivals who reconvene at a crossroads in their lives and professions. Park Han-sik plays Yo Jong-woo, a top-scoring medical student who subsequently becomes a well-known plastic surgeon. However, a mystery medical mishap sends him to rock bottom. It is about this time that he encounters old classmate Namanu, played by Park Shin-hye, who now works as an anesthesiologist despite being hailed her whole life for her extraordinary brilliance. She realizes that she is not happy because her life revolves exclusively on job and school. Hanu and Young-woo meet at a critical juncture in their lives, come to rely on one another, and start a romance. Dr. Slump will launch on January 27th, showing on Saturday and Sunday evenings on JTBC for 16 episodes, and will also be available to stream on Netflix. Number 2. Wonderful World.
너에 대해서 생각해봤어.
Chaonu fans will get to see the actor once more in the flowering months of spring with the K-drama Wonderful World. This K-drama is all about painful revenge, with Yunwoo in a part that portrays a bad kid. Aura, the narrative for the Korean drama, contradicts its title. Yoon-sun, a brilliant writer and professor, is confronted with a heartbreaking tragedy when her son dies unfairly and justice fails her. In her search for justice, she becomes engaged with others who are in similar situations. Kwan On-yu, a young man who fell from an affluent childhood to a difficult existence after losing his family and failing out of medical school. Wo Cheon and M's K-drama will be a welcome addition to the spring, but viewers will have to wait for an official release date. Number 1. Queen of Tears.
절대 당신 눈에서 눈물 나게 안 해.
세계의 결혼이라고들 했었죠.
Queen of Tears, written by Crash Landing on Yu Ritter Park Gun and starring Kim Sun and Kim Jian, is one of the most anticipated dramas of 2024. The new series tells the multidimensional love tale of a married couple, a Kiowaris and a legal director of his wife's family company, who face a catastrophe together and stay united against all odds. Originally set for a December 2023 release, the series was moved to the first half of 2024, owing to changes in TVN's Saturday-Sunday roster.